Hey guys, Ambience here. Today I'm going to be showing you how to beat Springtrapped on Ultimate Custom Night. Now, I'm going to be straightforward with y'all. This is quite possibly the easiest preset in the game. I actually recorded this footage while I was playing with one hand and eating cookies the entire time, so it's not exactly the hardest challenge out there. However, there are a few mistakes that new players tend to make here and there, and it's worth doing a quick run-through of because it's almost entirely based on game knowledge and setup. At the start of the night, turn on the power generator. Now, this is going to irritate Lefty, which is why we're going to do what we do next. Flip up the monitor, switch to cam 3, and drop the monitor again. From now on, keep the monitor set to that camera. Don't change cameras or systems, ever. This will cam stall Lefty for the entire night and render him useless. From here, keep your mouse to the left or bottom right of the office to avoid Nightmarian. He might only be set to 10 AI, but he can still very easily catch you off guard if you're not careful, so make sure to stay in one of those positions as much as you can. Aside from Nightmarian, the only immediate threat is Springtrapped, who will attack through the side vent. Be ready to close it at a moment's notice if a loud noise and flickering lights start, and hover the button when the time passes over every 29.0 second interval. Once you get a bit further into the night, you can also just shut the side vent permanently if you'd like to reduce risk. Don't worry about the power, you should have plenty. Once the ventilation starts running out, let it tick down as much as you can safely, then flip up the monitor long enough to reset the ventilation. Before doing this, take a glance at the forward vent to see if Springtrapped's there. If you see him peeking down at you, shut the vent door in his face until you hear a thud before flipping the monitor up. You'll need to move fast if you want to avoid the phantoms, but don't worry if you get hit by them, they're non-lethal and pretty much affect nothing on this preset. Speaking of phantoms, however, you've probably noticed by now that Phantom Freddy is a ever-growing threat in your office. There are two ways to deal with him. Either shine the flashlight on him whenever he starts materializing, or just take the jump scare if Springtrap isn't there. If he is there, you can just block him off and take the jump scare afterward, which causes Phantom Freddy to disappear for a bit, much longer than when you used a flashlight on it. Whichever method you're comfortable with, just stick with that for now. Anyway, after resetting the ventilation, you have exactly 50 seconds before it goes completely out again. For this reason, try and time your camera flip so that your last one is at just after 340, that way you don't have to do an extra one at some point during the night. Stalling out cam flips is key in UCN, and it's good to learn this early. Lastly, just a few tips on some of the minor animatronics active on this challenge. JJ will approach from the side vent, which won't be an issue once you close it later on in the run, but if she gets in early, it has a small chance to go catastrophically bad. She disables the doors for around 8 seconds, which could allow Springtrapped to kill you if you get unlucky enough, or even let Springtrapped catch you off guard if you forget about Phantom Freddy. Just check the side vent after every cam flip, if it's open of course, and shut the door in her face if she appears there. Trash in the gang may sometimes pop up in your face, just don't panic, stay calm, he's only there to distract you. If you see him under your desk, prepare for him to pop up, and make sure that you're safe from Nightmarian and can pull off a ventilation reset if you need to. He'll be pretty rare anyway, so don't worry about it too much. Lastly, to avoid Rockstar Foxy, do not under any circumstances click the parrot when it flies through your office. You have more than enough power, you can keep the fan running the whole night, noise doesn't matter, and you don't need any coins. Therefore, the parrot can do absolutely nothing to help you here, and while it might be a little tempting to click him, it's always a bad idea whenever Rockstar Foxy is enabled. Well, that's all for now. Follow this strategy, and you should be able to beat the 12th preset challenge. What did you think of this one? Was it super easy from the get-go, or did you have to do a bit of research to understand exactly how everyone worked? Let me know in the comments. Sorry for this video being on the shorter side of things, there's just not much to say about this challenge, and I've been juggling a few things lately. The Old Friends Guide is next. I know that a ton of you guys are really excited for that one. It's been one of the most requested guides ever from what I can remember, so I'm super excited to finally get it out next week. I'll also be doing another live stream very soon, and I'm planning a huge charity event for the end of the month that I'll probably be discussing on that stream in a few days, so make sure to stop by. You can also check my community post to vote in a poll for which fan game I'll be playing on that stream that's happening very shortly. It is your pick. And as always, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below or to join my community Discord server. By joining the Discord server, you can get personalized tips on any FNAF game from myself, TruePlayer, Shooter25, and a bunch of other FNAF experts and content creators. It's a great community, and I highly recommend joining. Once again, thanks to my friend Hyper for making the amazing thumbnail for this guide. I've always been pretty terrible at making thumbnails, so he's been helping out with that for the last few months. His work is absolutely incredible. His channel is linked in the description and card, so be sure to support him after this video. With that being said, thank you guys for watching this guide. I hope it helped you, and I will see you in the next one.